his toe in the water to make his very alarmist point.
We have a policy for net zero emissions by 2030 to stop the rising waters. If we wait another 20 or 30 years like Liberal, Labor and the Independent want, we'll be in deep water. So if you live in the federal seat of North Sydney and you care about real action on climate change, vote 1, Victor Klein. Or it's...
I wonder if anybody went in there to get him. Never mind that there are hundreds of years of data and even photographs of Fort Denison that people like to point to consider just how dire or not the rising sea levels are in Sydney Harbour. No matter any of that, these people still go with their fear and their loathing, their blatant climate alarmism. I keep saying when people like Malcolm Turnbull or Mike Cannon-Brookes offer to swap their harbourfront homes with mine, then I'll take them seriously. But my question near the end of this election campaign in response to all of this climate change advertising and advocacy is who would possibly buy this stuff? Who seriously believes that whatever is happening with our ever-shifting climate, for good or for bad, who thinks some politician in Australia, even if they got to implement every idea they've ever had, how is their tinkering with our economy, with our 1.2% and shrinking share of global emissions, how are they going to actually change the climate? It just cannot happen. Science tells us this is impossible. Global emissions are rising. If you follow the science, you know this stuff is nonsensical. Only in the absence of reason can this sort of political advocacy be rewarded with votes. Could enough voters really be that silly or ill-informed?